Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a lot to go over as far as PC game deals you guys own forever. It seems like you guys enjoyed the GOG coverage in the last video, so I am back once again to highlight a lot of the new deals and new sales, and they've got quite a lot of good stuff that I would recommend. A couple new sales and a couple of notable deals that I would definitely give a mention to. Right off the top, I do want to highlight a couple of deals that are ending here very shortly, so if you're watching this video like 8 to 10 hours after it's uploaded, I'm sorry, these deals are probably gone, but The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series is 80% off for $9.99. We just talked about Walking Dead Season 1 being $1.49 on Steam. The Definitive Series is actually, I believe, $11.99 on Steam. GOG, copy a key forever. If you prefer GOG, you're also getting it $2 cheaper. Sounds like a spicy deal to me. Now, this includes Walking Dead Seasons 1 through 4. You get the 2 miniseries as well, Michonne and 400 Days. It's a great collection of games. Season 1 was definitely the peak of The Walking Dead. Season 2 was really good as well. Season 3, not as good, still fine. And Season 4 was pretty good as well. The miniseries are fine as well. It's just unfortunate that you do peak with Season 1 and 2. You would always want it to build up into Season 4 being the grand finale, so to speak. But Season 1 was absolutely tremendous, and for $9.99, like, Season 1 alone is worth it. That's not even hyperbole. That's literally how good I thought Season 1 was. But, yeah, $9.99 for all that content, that is damn good. Definitely would give that a recommendation. Next up, we got Sleeping Dogs, the Definitive Edition. Look, I talk about this game ad nauseum. The fact it's available on GOG is great, and if you have yet to play it, I am telling you guys, it is a tremendous, and I mean tremendous game. An open-world action title that sees comparisons to Grand Theft Auto, but it's so much more than that, in that it's got more of a focus on its hand-to-hand combat, its grittier narrative, and the story is great. The main character is awesome. The visuals still hold up pretty nicely for $2.99. I mean, this is a no-brainer here. Definitely check it out. It goes on sale all the time for this price, but man, still a great price. All right, moving on from that, those two deals, by the way, again, are ending in just, by the time you're watching this video, like 8 hours, so jump on those as soon as possible if you can. Yakuza franchise sale also happening at GOG. Great to see the Yakuza titles available at GOG. They've got all the games up to Yakuza Like a Dragon, so a little bit of a bummer we don't have some of the older, or the newer titles, excuse me, like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, I should say, but, yeah, you got Yakuza 0, $11 on that. Yakuza Kiwami is $11, and Yakuza Kiwami 2 is $11. Now, they do have the Yakuza Starter Pack, which is Kiwami and Kiwami 2. It would be great if it would include Yakuza 0 as well, but the Starter Pack including Kiwami and Kiwami 2 for $16.49, not bad. Essentially, you would get one of those games 50% off by buying the bundle, so that's not bad. Yakuza Like a Dragon is $11.99. That game is effing awesome. I strongly recommend that game. And honestly, Yakuza Like a Dragon isn't a bad starting point because it centers around a new character, Ichiban Kasuga. Does it have callbacks to Yakuza? Absolutely. And it would be beneficial for you to play the other Yakuza titles, but you can jump in with Like a Dragon if you're itching for more of a turn-based RPG, a turn-based JRPG. That's a great game as well. A lot of good titles here. I mean, this is one of the franchises that I constantly go to bat for, so obviously got to give that a shout when it's available on GOG. Next up, we got Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, 85% off for $2.99. I mean, Deus Ex Human Revolution is absolutely awesome. A great sci-fi action RPG. I played through this game again recently, just a couple months ago, and thought it was a great game. It does show its age to an extent, but really, when you look at the depth of the gameplay and the nuance of how much stuff you could do, it honestly puts to shame a lot of games that come out today, and I feel like Deus Ex Human Revolution is really a callback to an era of gaming that I feel like we weren't so obsessed with getting as much content out of our games. Human Revolution has a decent bit of content, but it's succinct, it's to the point, and it tells a really good narrative the whole way through. For $2.99, I think this is a great price, and by the the way, this deal is also ending fairly soon, so you might want to jump on that as soon as possible as well. It's a great deal, $2.99, great pickup, and that includes the Missing Link DLC, which is baked right into the game, so that's quite nice. Severed Steel is $2.49. This is a really deep discount for Severed Steel. I don't know if it gets this cheap on Steam, but the game's got an overwhelmingly positive reception, 4,700 reviews, 95% positive, has some Mirror's Edge style of, you know, parkour to it, more of an emphasis on the gunplay, however, for sure. Stunt system, and a pretty cool visual style to boot. $2.49, super cheap there. Definitely would give that a shout at that price point. RoboCop Rogue City is 60% off for $19.99. I feel like this is the deepest discount we've seen on RoboCop Rogue City, a game that RoboCop fans seem to really enjoy. I'm not a big RoboCop guy, so I can't really speak on it from that standpoint, but mechanically, it's a fairly well-made game, all things considered. Don't expect anything blow-away, but if you're a fan of RoboCop, you'll probably have a great time with it. Next up, we got Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, 40% off for $18. Pricey for Rising Revengeance, but this is the price that Konami's kind of jacked this game up to. I imagine what the reasoning is. They've jacked up the pricing of all the Metal Gear games because I feel like they have plans to re-release all of them in the form of the Master Collection on console, and they don't want to create the illusion that you know, Rising Revengeance isn't worth $18, or it's worth less than it is. You guys get what I'm saying. They're trying to appreciate the value of the game, essentially. It used to go on sale for like $7 and change. Metal Gear Rising is tremendous. Platinum Games did a phenomenal job with it. It's got an awesome soundtrack. Gameplay is over-the-top, high-octane action. It's not super lengthy. Story is kind of nonsensical, but for the most part, it's a great game from a gameplay standpoint, and it's one of those games that every couple of years I'll go back to and play through. Just a great time. Rules of Nature is a goated song, so obviously got to give that a mention. We got Hitman Absolution for $1.99. I really dug Hitman Absolution, and it was one of the very first games I played on my gaming PC back in, I think it was 2012. Visually, the game still looks pretty decent, and I know Hitman gets a lot of attention these days with the newer titles, but Absolution I thought was a very good game. For $1.99, no, like, definitely a good pickup there. Dying Light Definitive Edition, 80% off for $9.99. Awesome deal for Dying Light, a game that Techland just did a phenomenal job of consistently keeping it updated, and the game itself at a foundational level was really well done. Combat was good, parkour was great, open world was, you know, had content to it, but it was fairly, I don't want to say contained, but reasonable for the era of game that it is. It came out in January of 2015, but all these years later, can't believe it's almost 10 years since this game came out. That's, like, insane to think about. But Dying Light 1 is great. Definitely would give that a shout. Dishonored Complete Collection, 80% off for $15.99. I mean, you guys know how much of a nut hugger I am for Dishonored. This includes Dishonored 1, Dishonored 2, and Death of the Outsider for $15.99. I mean, if you've never played Dishonored or you want these games on GOG, that's a damn good pickup, definitely. Dishonored's great. Unfortunately, Arcane, and I shouldn't say unfortunately because Leon will probably do a great job on Marvel's Blade, but it's just like, man, I just feel like we're abandoning these IPs that were so great just to chase the Marvel bag. Like, that's what we're doing here, but I'm not the shot caller as far as that's concerned. It's just a little bit depressing to me. $15.99 for the collection, though. Great price there. Prey 2017, $5.99, done by Arcane Austin, who got shut down after the disastrous release of Redfall. Prey's a great game. Like I said, I've said several times, it's one of the most underrated games of 2017. An incredible sci-fi atmospheric first-person shooter. Has a decent bit of content to it for the style of game that it is, and for $5.99, a solid pickup there as well. Definitely give that a look. That is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of you guys seem to have positive feedback on the GOG coverage, so I'll try to keep that up. They don't have as much of the offerings that Steam has, but if you're a fan of what they're bringing forth, and their repertoire of games, their arsenal of games, their roster of games, so to speak, expanding fairly quickly, and it's always exciting to see another storefront that's doing something a little bit different, that has its own lane, that's cultivating its own audience, and isn't just buying up exclusivity deals. You know, I'm a fan of that as well. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.